Welcome to part 2 of new construction for first-time home buyers. In today's market and the way that our family needs are changing, having an office or a playroom instead of a living room is important. So when possible, you want to find a house that has that room off to the side where you can add French doors. That can either be done while you're building, or again, drywall is a really easy fix. On the other side, another upgrade that I would wait on and not put my money into is the crown molding. That's another upgrade that can be done after the fact. We're going to go into the kitchen. Kitchen's a really, really important room. In fact, a lot of people will say that a kitchen sells a home. If your builder is going to include granite, this is where you're going to want to focus on the edge. You can see this granite. It's a thinner granite, so it's a little less expensive. If I were going to be upgrading, I would put a little bit of money into the granite, and if you are happy with the flat edge, great, but know that there are other edges out there. I know in my home I have an OG edge and I really like it. Another thing that you want to do is make sure that you do the 42-inch cabinets. I built my first house. We did not do 42-inch cabinets, and it was a huge regret of mine after the fact. Other upgrades that are going to be important to do when you're building the home are going to be things like recessed lights. Those are things that you're going to want to do as you're building the house, as well as high ceilings. If that's an upgrade that you can do it when you're building the house. Again, it's structural. Anything that's plumbing related is another thing you're going to want to do when you build the home. You want to have, if possible, or if you're thinking you're going to have children, you want to have a utility sink. That way anything that's dirty can sit in the sink before it goes in the washer and dryer. So follow me to the master bedroom and we'll talk about that. Bathroom here, you'll notice that it's a Formica countertop, which is totally fine when you're building the house. Again, this is something that can be done after the fact. You'll also notice that this is a raised vanity. I'm not sure whether this builder includes raised vanities in their price. Most of them in this market are, but that would be another area that you'd want to put your money, because you can always remove the countertop, but you can also replace the faucets, but it's going to be hard to replace the whole cabinet. Another upgrade that you're going to want to do when you're building the home is a jacuzzi tub, because it needs to be wired. So if you know that you like to take baths, it's going to cost about $2,000, but you need to do it when you're building the house.